28 pounds. You're getting heavy. You're getting heavy. You're getting big, boy. You're getting big. So yeah, I've known Joel for a good 20 years now. We're great friends. I came up from Ottawa to visit him. I actually worked for him and his family those summers in high school and in university, and then we just kept a lifelong friendship ever since.
Miguel, Joel, and his son Matteo are headed to a cabin to drop off a lawnmower. From there, they're headed to the town of Cochrane for the plane's monthly maintenance. After successfully flying this riding mower into the bush, Joel took the first glorious ride to cut the grass.
I've never really felt any more confident than when I'm flying with Joel. I flew with him probably more times than I've ever flown with anyone.
My daddy let me fly a lot. You know what I try to take off? I always try to push the pedals. I'm gonna be really good at flying.
I got water rudders I got to pull here. Mitch, you want to hold the tail just for a second?
I got her.
Yeah, the planes are all getting serviced by our good friend Mitch up at Sky Wrench up in Cochrane. He's a floatplane specialist. He's been working on Beavers since he was a kid, almost since the time they started creating these things.
Oh yeah, well I grew up in Cochrane, and I only left for 2 years for school, came back here, started to work here on airplanes, and bought the business back in 1995. And of course my dad had an airplane back in the day, so he used to take us fishing all the time with his airplane. And eventually I got my own and kept going. The first Beaver was built in the early 40s or mid 40s, so they've been around a long time. In the early 80s is when my father had an airplane and took us flying and fishing. So from that point I took an interest right away, so I went to school, got the engineer's license, and right after that got my pilot's license.
The guys have left the plane with Mitch and are headed out to explore the town of Cochrane, Ontario.
Tim Hortons is originally from Cochrane, and he's pretty famous, so that's one thing that puts them on the map.
And look, that's his old sweater. He used to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Did you know that? Amazing, eh? Come on.
I wish I could play in hockey.
You can play hockey. Tim Hortons Coffee, the first coffee store called Tim Hortons, and he was from Cochrane. Did you know that? Isn't that cool? Cochrane's just north of us. And now there's Tim Hortons stores all over Canada and the States. Hockey cards from Tim Hortons. Rookie card and everything.
Yeah, that's so cool.
He was apparently a really good hockey player. Did you know that?
One day you'll feel the hurt and pain. An end to what you thought was strong. You go and follow him, he's gonna.
Yeah, it's a main hub on the Sea and Rail, and you do what's called the Polar Bear Express from Cochrane. They drive you up north to the most northern parts of Ontario, called Moosonee and Moose Factory, where people go and see the polar bears out in the wild. So that's what Cochrane has to offer, and we're going to explore that.
I'm glad that it's all over.
They're going to spend the night in Cochrane and see what sights they can see. Just outside of town is a polar bear museum. Matteo's been looking forward to seeing these bears for quite a while.
We're about 2 feet from these 1,000-pound polar bears. I think they call them Gani Henry and Akushuk. And Akushuk is about 1,200 pounds, so he's right in front of us right now. What an animal. But yeah, and Matteo, he's fearless. He's just right there beside the animals, and I don't know, he looks like he wants to go for a ride. So we'll keep him out of the pen, and everybody should survive.
Yes. Okay, polar bear puzzle. Cool. Okay, polar bear myth.
Hey guys.
Hey, look.
How are you?
It's Kieran. That's the lady who was feeding the polar bears. You want to go give her a high five?
No.
No, you scaredy cat.
That's okay.
Does she have moose meat on her hands? Is that why? What are your questions about polar bears,
What
Matteo?
is this polar bear skull?
Yeah, so this is a polar bear skull. So this is what's inside their big heads. And you can see how big their teeth are. They need those big teeth because they eat seals, and they need those teeth to help rip the seal open and eat all of the fat inside of it.
Have you gone inside of the polar bear house, Matteo?
And that's where they give birth to baby polar bears. And when a baby polar bear is born, it only weighs 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
That's smaller than you were when you were born.
That's about the size of the burrito Miguel ate last night.
That's smaller than a burrito.
Yes, how old are you?
5.
5. So Henry's a bit older than you. He's 9 years old.
How old do polar bears live?
In the wild, polar bears can make it into their early 20s if they're lucky.
Okay.
But in captivity, they can often live into their late 20s or early 30s. That's just due to veterinary care. They have constant shelter and access to food. So they can live a lot longer, healthier lives.
They're not struggling to find food.
Exactly, yeah.
What do you think Henry weighs?
70 pounds.
Oh, bigger than that. He's almost the size of a moose. Look at
Henry
him.
weighs about 1,040 pounds.
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, he's the size of a moose, Matteo. He's a 1,000-pound bear. That is crazy.
You're not getting anything past their noses. They're incredible detectives.
So if I had a pepperette in my pocket, would the bear be attracted to me?
They'd smell it, yeah. Yeah, come on in. This is our food prep area.
This is amazing. Look at this, Matteo.
So you can see some of the bears' food is already ready for tomorrow.
They get watermelons.
So they've got some mackerel and some herring. They get moose meat and watermelon.
And hair.
They also get seal meat and seal oil. Do you want to see what seal fat looks like? Yeah. This here, it's actually ground up fish.
Okay.
So Henry and Gannock don't eat the fish heads. They don't like them. I think it's the texture.
They don't like the fish heads.
But it's really important for them because they have important nutrients for their skin and their coat. So they go through a meat grinder every day, and then they get spoon-fed it as mashed, and they love it this way. So they can be pickier when they're given the option, and these guys have the option to be picky, so they definitely are. So this is how we keep track of all of the produce that they don't like. So you can see Henry's list is pretty long, whereas Inukshuk is a little less picky. Funny enough, Henry doesn't like seal meat. So if you give Henry a piece of seal meat, he hates it so much that he'll stand up and spit it out in disgust. So that's a captive polar bear for you.
I found the town.
Yes, you did. Look, I see the meat market.
Maroon Snack Shack.
Look at all those old
Just an old like
trains.
service station. A lantern. Oh, that's for the trains. Train lights.
This was on the trains.
Train tracks. Yeah.
So when they put the trains in, this is dated 1907. So when they put the trains in, there would have been a candle inside of here. And then as the train tracks spun their direction, then the guy on the train, the conductor, would see a different color light. He'd either see red or green to tell him, go or no go, depending on the way that this was spun, depending on the way that the tracks were spun. And there was actually a candle in the middle of here so that he could see the light. 100 years ago. This is more than 100 years old. Whoa, look at all this stuff. This is the Hudson Bay Company stuff. Come on, check it out. When they used to do the phones, there was actually a person that would be sitting on the other side. And somebody would call and they would say, I want to be connected to Bob Smith. And then they would take the line and they'd plug it into Bob Smith's phone. And then that's how they would make their phone calls. And this is an old switchboard. This was the very first form of telephones. Wow, an old school typewriter. Isn't that amazing?
Does it work?
It works.
It would probably work. You put paper in here, and then every time you hit a note, it This thing here goes up and hits the piece of paper and leaves the letter. So there we go, M-A-T-T-E-O.
1929 Chevrolet.
It's got the spring leaves. It's got the tires. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fire truck. What do you guys think? Eating a bean before going on a journey will bring you good luck. What's in here?
Whoa, this is cool.
And they could sell you some dolls. And
No,
they could
this-
even cut your hair at the barber shop.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Hey, look, Matteo, it's a shotgun musket and 2 handgun muskets before the handguns were illegal in Canada.
Yeah, that's what I want to check out.
This is a metal forge plant with horseshoes and all the other good stuff.
Thing, and it would feed the fire. Oh yeah, and then it would feed the fire to keep it hot.
This is an old stove. We got something like that still. Come on. An old hand drill. Was that fun? Yeah, let's go look for more polar bears.
Oh, right on.
Wow, look at these snow machines. Being that we have so much snow, Canada has had a long history of Canadian snow machines. These are old, 1975. Don't touch them. 1980, 1972, 1969.
We got snowmobiles as far back as the 1930s up to modern day. Some pretty neat stuff. This is an oldie.
Holy smokes! Look at this. I've never even seen anything like this. Look at it.
Wow, look at this thing.
That thing probably goes really fast. I'd like to see that thing out in the snow one day.
Wow.
It's
Discovered in the 1980s in Saskatchewan. And it's basically a big snow machine.
Yeah, it's like a hot rod for snow.
It's like a hot rod for the snow. And you sit back in the back, and then you just go super fast.
Just do not touch it.
And all the exhaust comes back right in your face. It probably could go so fast. You think this machine ever had a big wipeout? No?
I haven't been on a snow machine in probably about 15 years, so this is bringing back some old memories. It's cool to see some of this new stuff they got.
Brand new.
Yeah, they're just old things.
They're awesome.
I want that. The big one is my
You want to go
favorite.
for a ride in the big one?
Yeah.
The big one's your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
The guys are spending one more night in the hotel, and in early morning, headed back to Sky Ranch to take the plane.
It was a hazy day downtown LA when I met her on an elevator on its way up to the hotel room of my fiancée. But I never made it there because she come tearing through my life like a tornado coming on hot.
It's said that Joel started flying these Beavers when he was just a few days old. By the time Matteo is 12, he should be able to fully handle the plane.
We caught the red-eye to Dubai. She was blowing through my door like it's going out of style. In general, I was a sensible guy, but that guy died when she come.
Now that they're back from the trip, Matteo's gone to see his mom, and Miguel and Joel are headed off on another adventure.
Okay, fine. Well, truck and roll, man. We got some supplies to go drop off. Actually, let me get the mouse traps in, and then let's go drop off some equipment.
All of my money, most of my friends, and half of my mind. So messed up, it's a little funny. And I thought for sure that she was mine.
They're headed up to check out a cabin that's been left alone for over a year. They want to make sure everything is okay with the cabin and get a little fishing in while they're out there.
She walked into this room.
One of the cool features about this camp is the 100-year-old fire lookout tower. Amazingly, it's still standing. The ranger would have hiked down the lake every day to catch fish for breakfast, lunch, and supper.
He's stopping at one of Joel's camps that he had shut down for a couple years, and we're gonna try fishing. The boat looks great. Boat isn't leaking.
camp actually looks remarkably pretty well okay. I mean, you can feel it needs to be, I feel like it needs to be jacked up a little bit. I feel like this corner is a little bit low. All in all, pretty okay. Okay, bunk beds look reasonably okay. I think camp looks good to go. Let's go try the fishing, test the fishing out, and then got some trees on the perimeter that we're gonna want to cut. But all in all, pretty great for not being here for a while. Let's go tip over the aluminum boat, Miguel, and then we'll put some boat seats in here, and I think we'll go for a fishing adventure, go for a fishing tour and see how it goes.
All the best boats and canoes were flown to another lake for the season, but Joel left a nice little lightweight aluminum boat just in case he needed it. The wind is picking up, but Joel knows the fishing is going to be great.
Oh, there we go. I got one too.
What do you got?
I think I got it feels like a little pike because I haven't seen it jump yet.
No? Might be a walleye, Miguel.
Yeah,
Might be a walleye.
Oh, no, it's bass, little bass.
Another bass?
A lot of bass in this lake.
A lot of bass.
It might have some size. I can't see it yet.
Yeah, a little bit bigger, but I think that one's still going to go back in. Let that guy go and keep on looking for the keep on looking for the bigger one. Well, you know, no, I think we can. I think we can do better, Miguel.
Yeah, we will.
I think we can do better.
A little taste of home, home, home.
I have a feeling once we start working this shoreline, it's going to get insane right now. You got a fish here already or what?
Yeah, there's a fish on there.
Yeah, fish on? Cool.
Yeah. Oh, he feels good too.
Nice, Miguel. Real nice.
Right on that shoreline, like you said. Oh,
Yeah.
he's jumping. Oh, no, he's still there. He's jumping.
He's a big guy, though.
Oh, yeah, he's pulling. He's going to be a keeper.
Yeah?
Holy cow. Something else just bit on there, I think.
Yeah? Nice, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Something feels bigger than he felt earlier.
Nice bass. I think we can keep this one. I think we're definitely big enough. Yeah, good one. Real good one. Oh, got him out. And another little guy. Yeah, we're going to keep yours. We're going to let mine go. And actually, yeah, I'm going to let this guy go. We're definitely going to keep yours for supper. What's this? Well, I would say if you're a bass fisherman, this would be a good spot to come check out, eh? Okay, so he's going to go back. Fish.
Oh, nice shit, Joel. I'm going to get in too because I know there's some more.
Oh, it's a big one.
Okay, good man. I'm getting in too because I know there's another one right here too. I bet you I have one before you reel in.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, I do got one. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well, here's your net, Joel.
You ever heard of tennis elbow? It's called bass elbow.
Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Bass on. Bass on right here.
Bass on?
I think so. Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, big fish.
Yeah, I think mine was nice too, but I missed
Look at the size of this, Miguel. It's probably like a 4-pound bass. I got it.
Yeah, you take care of that. I'm going to get back in the water.
You get back in the water.
That's a beast.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at
Holy
this.
smokes.
My goodness. Let me just put this on the tape measure that's in front of you, Miguel.
You go for it.
This might be one of the bigger ones I've ever caught. So he is
That's a big bass.
18, 19, just over 19
Nice
inches.
fish.
Really nice bass. Bring him in the boat. Oh yeah, he's a keeper. Throw him on the stringer. Good deal. Good deal, Miguel. Got him. Good deal. And let's get that little shorty rod back in the water. Oh, it's a pike. It's about a 6-pound pike, but you know what? We want to have a fish fryer if you want a fish to go home with.
I got a pike to go.
Yeah, this would be a
I'll
good
pick
one.
him up, Nick.
He's about a 5-pounder.
Yeah, bring him.
So we'll put him in the, we'll put him on the stringer for you.
Joel set up the cameraman with a short rod and bobber so he can simultaneously film and fish.
Elijah's got another bass. Woo! He's not that big.
As we were catching our fish all day, and we let our cameraman Eli have his crack at some fish, and he caught some. He was excited. Nothing like catching a nice big bass, especially if you're new to fishing. They fight good. They fight hard. They're aggressive. We're catching bass one after another.
We're gonna let that one go. Good one, eh?
Nice job.
Another big one.
It's been an amazing adventure visiting the sights of Cochrane and catching all these fish. Now Joel and Miguel are headed back to the lodge to see what adventure tomorrow brings. This program was brought to you by these fine sponsors.